I could.
Just don't come any closer, or I'll scream, or I'll call the police.
Well, I mean, aren't you at least going to ask me how my day was?
Well, how was your day?
It was awful! Every single day, I come home from the same boring job, same boring life, same boring boss, and then finally as I'm walking home and perusing through the streets, it hits me across the chest. Why should I be doing this with my life? Why should I be coming home to the same boring house, wife, kids, and dog, when I can be doing something new with my life?
But you can't just...
I've always admired her. It's so very well kept.
Well, thank you, but...
I pass it every day on my way to work, so I figured it must be more interesting than what I've been coming home to the past 15 years.
But I already have a husband.
Well, he can have my life. What does he do?
He's an executive at a technology company.
Perfect! I love technology. All those little gadgets and gizmos and stuff, it'll be great.
Look, I'm really sorry that your life is so boring, because my life is really boring too. But you can't just walk in here and expect me to call you...
I brought you flowers.
Did you do that? You brought me flowers?
Yes. They're orchids, a symbol of rare beauty and eternal love. My love for you.
Well, my husband hasn't brought me flowers in almost 15 years.
Well, I wrote you a poem as well.
You wrote me a poem?
Yes. Would you like me to recite it for you?
Well, I guess if you went to all the trouble of writing it, then I wouldn't want it to go to waste.
You take my breath away, like the sunset or a summer day. When I gaze at the moon or the ocean blue, the pale sight of the face of you. You take my breath away.
That was beautiful. Did you really write that?
For you.
Do you pee in the shower?
I don't think so.
Hobby sheets?
Nope.
Snore?
Never.
Any history of baldness in your family?
Actually, we're quite hairy.
Would you do your own laundry, or would you wait for me to do it?
Do it myself.
Fix the toilet or call a plumber?
Fix it.
Shingle the roof or buy a new house?
New house.
Anniversary in Maui or Vegas?
Maui.
Watch football or do me in the kitchen?
Is that even a question?
Will you constantly try to throw me in whipped cream?
Do you want me to?
Tell me about your first wife.
Well, she was a nag! A nag with no boobies! I'm a boob man. It was just not workable. She used to have boobs till the baby was born, just sucked them right off!
You left her because she lost her boobs?
I mean, don't get me wrong, there were other things going on. But essentially, yes, because she lost her boobs.
But what if I lose my boobs then? Would you leave me too?
Well, it looks like you have plenty to spare. Can we have sex now?
Easy, Tiger. You're gonna have to win the kids over first. Children! Children, meet your new father.
Hey, kids.
You're not my father! You're a fake, an imposter!
Do you like baseball?
Sure.
Well, I'll take you to the big game.
Big game, no way! I love you, Dad!
What about me? I hate baseball.
Can you say shopping?
Duh!
Knock yourself out.
$100? You're the greatest! Go pay your room, kids. Your father and I need some time alone.
Sure thing, Mom.
See you later, Dad. Now, where were we?
Honey, what's going on here? What are you doing to my wife?
I was about to smother her in whipped cream.
I'm going to...
Give me your key.
What do you mean?
Your key, hand it over.
What?
Well, he's replacing you.
Replacing me?
That's right. He's in and you're out.
But what?
Well, he brought me flowers. And when's the last time that you brought me flowers? Exactly. Now stop stuttering and hand over the key.
But what about the kids? You can't take the kids away from me. Get over here.
What?
You don't want me to go. Do you, kids?
He's taking me to the big game.
I'll take you.
Too late. You have your chance.
Sorry, it's nothing personal.
The key.
But I don't want to go. I'll do anything. Just let me stay. I'll be another kid with a family dog.
I always want to get here everywhere.
Please, can I keep him? Can I? Well,
a responsibility. We're not gonna feed him or take him on walks or clean up his poop.
I'll take care of him. I promise. Come here, boy. Sit. Pull over. Clean in. Good boy.
Can I go shopping now?
If your father will drive you.
Dad?
Well, your mother and I were kind of in the middle.
But I want to go now. There's a sale.
All right.
I think the dog has to go.
Son, would you mind taking your dog outside?
I can't. I have homework.
Can I go shopping or not?
Honey, can you please take care of the dog?
Well, it's not my dog.
But you told him that he could keep it.
Do we have a leash?
Is anybody listening to me?
Hey, Dad, can we play ball?
What happened to your homework?
I just finished.
Oh.
Well, you wouldn't mind taking the dog out there.
I have to pee.
Oh, I know. Can you take the trash?
Sure.
Oh, I hate this family.
And can you please do something about your daughter?
What do you want me to do? Shut up, stupid mutt!
I think that really has to go.
We're gonna miss the game. You have to go now.
When I get back, it'd be really nice if you and me have some quality alone time, if you know what I mean.
It's gonna have to wait, dear. You have responsibilities now.
Responsibilities? I didn't sign up for this. You remind me of my first wife.
What?